Hello YouTube! Back again! Right, the bloody Dovies have spawned again. No sooner do I get rid of all these fry, no sooner do I get rid of them, I've got another batch. These, I believe the Dovii cichlid is as prolific and easy to breed as if like convicts. They're so adaptable and cunning. Like I can put a bunch of these fry in one of my aquariums for feeders, and a lot of them survive. Just like convicts, you get a breeding pair of convicts in a tank with loads of hiding places and rocks, and you can guarantee a lot of the little baby Dovies, I mean not Dovies, little convicts will live. Well, I think these Dovii are like gigantic, and I mean gigantic convicts. Yes, I like, as soon as I get rid of one lot of fry, this time I probably have 1,000 at a time. You get rid of 1,000 fry, and then straight away they have another batch. And I put them in all my other tanks around the fish room, try to get rid of them all, but that's you always get some what survive. So I'll show you some what survived. Look at them. They're getting on together nicely. Sometimes they fight when they've got fry in the tank, and I get close to the tank. Anyway, before I show you the examples, I think I'll have a little bit of a feed with these two. Oh, look. She's getting aggressive towards him. Was that a kiss or aggression? Anyway, we'll have a little feed with these, and then we'll move on and show you examples of Dovii fry acting cunning, wise, and adapting to the environment, just like convicts. Gigantic convicts. So here we go now, we're going to do a bit of feeding. I've got the missus to hold the camera again. I hope she don't want to do one of her stupid giggles. So I'm going to, I've got lifting, shut up woman. I'm lifting the lid off, and I'm going to give him some worms.
Put your finger in.
She'll stroke him on his back. Let's look. Look, here Wolfie. I ain't done him worms for a long time.
Oh, Wolfie.
Wolfie, have a worm. There he goes, look. He loves his worms, but I've got to be honest, like, this is a special treat. I don't do worms very often. So, I think that one.
Yeah.
Sometimes they store them up in the back of the throat, and then the cichlids have two sets of teeth. Teeth in front, and teeth down the back of the throat. The back of the throat one's for crushing up. Anyway, I'll attempt to give him another one. Come on, Wolfie. Let's see if I can touch him. No, I don't. I think I've frightened him, actually. They do frighten, even though such aggressive fish. Right, I got one. The slippery.
He's getting a bit of a numb.
No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can stroke him. I could have let him eat that one when he gets a bit full.
Put your finger in.
No, he ain't.
He has.
He has.
You got the bubbles.
Now he's done it before. We've done. Look, I'm frightening him now. Look. Now look, he does frighten a bit actually. There he goes. Let him munch that one up. Poor old Mrs. Wolfie. She's more interested in looking after her babies. She's a good mother. Ain't you, love? Right, I'm going to put my hand in and touch him. I ain't going to bite, but last time, if any of my followers see this, he often bites.
Go on, Wolfie. Go on, Wolfie. Go on, baby.
Now he's... Oh, look.
Oh, don't scare him. Just drop it in.
There he goes. That'll do for now, but we'll carry on with this. So we'll explain how adaptable the Dovii cichlid is. Just like convicts. They'll adapt to any situation. They breed like rabbits.
So they're like rabbits.
Yeah. Yeah, they breed like rabbits. And they'll infest any tank. Anyway, we'll move on. So here's another good example of the cunning little Dovii fry. So this is a male umbi what I'm growing out. He's about 9 inches, and I chucked a load of feeders in here, and there's some cunning ones survived. Can you see that one near the rock? Just going behind them rocks. I must have chucked about 20 or 30 in here, but he's got most of them. But you always get ones what survive. Now he'll not catch that one now wherever it's gone, because that one's learnt. There it is, just under there. If you can see it, it's learnt. It's coming out. Look, it's learnt how to shoot out there, grab bits of food, and shoot back in again. They're so cunning and adaptable. Let's find another example. So here's another good example. This is my female Feste. Well, she's hiding under this piece of wood today. Well, she had loads of fry not so long back, and there's some Dovii in here what survived, and the Dovii's grown lovely because he's ate all the fry. Well, I can't find him now. There he is at the back. Can you see that Dovii there? Well, he was a feeder. I put a bunch of feeders in here, and he's one of the survivors again. He doesn't look very big there, but he's actually, here he comes. He's actually grown quite big. I'm not surprised he's living on a diet of Feste fry. Ain't you, mate? Well, she can't catch him. And the male couldn't catch him either. Anyway, let's find another example. Here's another example. This is another Dovii, which is getting fairly big now. This was put in here as a tiny fry when my bean-eye used to be in this tank, but he's escaped. I would have put a big handful in here, but you always get a cunning one. So this one's escaped, and well, it's not going to get eaten now. This is my carpenter's tank. Well, he's not big enough. He's not big enough to eat the Dovii. Isn't he beautiful, eh? Look at the colours on that boy. So God knows what I'm going to do with all these Dovii. They're like blooming convicts. Just as adaptable as convicts. If you put a bunch of breeding convicts in here, little tiny convicts would hide in all the rocks and do exactly the same as what the Dovii are doing. So adaptable, versatile, tough as old boots. The Parachromus Dovii. Let's have a look at something else. Right, this tank is my Chancho tank. This is a monster Chancho. And if anybody that follows my channel, I did put Parachromus Managuents and Jaguar cichlids in with these. And that never worked out. But then I put a Dovii in it. Small Dovii. Let's have a look. Lives under there. Come on out. I need to prove myself. So we've got this monster Chancho. It's about 14, 15 inch Chancho. And there's like I said, there's a Dovii in here. Come on out, Dovii. The Jaguar couldn't hold his own. Loads of hiding places, cunning as hell. I'll put it on pause because I don't want it to go on too long till he comes out. Well, he's out now. There's the male Dovii. What I've got to stress is this is not going to work long term, but short term it's okay to grow the Dovii with the Chancho. But to be honest, I think the Chancho's getting a bit stressed. Even though the Dovii's only tiny, it's getting really stressed out by this tiny male Dovii. Anyway, I'm going to chuck a few pellets in. Let's see what happens. Chancho's getting them. He's looking. He normally comes and gets them. But like I said, this is only a short-term thing. Because at the end of the day, that Dovii was going to rule the whole 8 to 10, 12, 8, 10, 12 foot tank. He'll rule it when it grows. Even though Chanchos are massive and brutal. Massive and brutal. Still no match for adult Parachromis Dovii. But like I say, hiding places, tubes, rocks and that, they're so adaptable. If this was a naked tank, he would have got killed straight away. Anyway, let's move on. Right, I'm going to end this video now, wrap it up. I'm sat in front of one of my favourite tanks. I just love these two. These two get on really nicely. As I've said many, many times before, she retreats into that pipe. It's 2 foot long, that is, and the opening's quite a big opening. It's a lovely big pipe. So there's the female. She's got some scratches on her nose. Look, there she gets out of the way of him, but they get on lovely together. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to wrap this up. Just a video about how cunning and adaptable the Dovii cichlid is. Very, very similar to a convict, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, and my opinion only. Anyway, just want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you to the subscribers. Happy fish keeping to you all. So, until next time, ta-ra!